Hello everyone, my name is Tongsly, and welcome back once again to another wonderful episode of Genshin Impact. And can I take my last meal I had here to go?
Culinary skills.
Thank you. So, in the last episode, we just went over here to get a meal. We got some silk to make a kimono. And we also not only had a meal, but we also prepped a nice meal gift for her mother's friend. So we're going to see how the kimono came out. I'm really curious to see how this kimono looks. And we're going to see if this friend of theirs is a fox envoy. I'm rather curious if Ayaka's mother's friend is a fox envoy. I'm really curious indeed. I want to see what they look like compared to... I believe she said Yai was a fox envoy? So I'm very curious to see how this one looks.
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it for you.
Do we get to see what it looks like?
Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's ready too.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was a pleasure to work on. See you again next time.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
What is it?
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return, so this is my gift to you.
It's a beautiful gift. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece of yourself. It's just as elegant and beautiful as you are.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me, that is all I could ask for.
It definitely will. Alright, well, now we've got what we came for, we can set off. Time to go meet Tsubaki.
Alrighty. Time to see Tsubaki. And I got the white heron hairpin. Hold on, I want to take a look at that. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. So it's part of the teapot thing. Yeah, ornament memento, a gift from Kamisato Ayaka, a very high-class hairpin. The hairpin has a white heron raising its wings painted upon it. The painting is delicate and exquisite. It's excellently it excellently depicts the snow-like elegance of a white heron departing the water's surface. I am very sorry for all of that blah blah blah. Holy crap, I did not think I was gonna get tongue-tied that badly. But we got it as furniture. So that's nice. Part of me was kind of hoping it was like a thing that you could like go into here for like the outfit stuff. That would have been nice if we could actually do that. And yeah, I know I don't have that much for like the wing stuff. Hell, I still need to get this for Mondstadt, and then of course there's all these other ones from the other places. But I will work towards getting those sometime. I've just wanted to focus on the story.
I'll protect us.
Oh, what a headache. Hi there. Is there anything I can... is there anything you want? About Kamaji. Are you talking about Master Kamaji? What do you want from him? Show Chisato's letter. You said this letter is from Miss Hiragi Chisato? If this letter is really from that Hiragi Chisato, I think you should talk to Master Kamaji directly. He's been taking walks near the bridge recently. Okay. Wait, is that following the main story thing, or that looks like it's following something else? No, yeah. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Okay. So I guess we just go this way.
Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign.
Okay, no, not you. It looks like we have to go
Oh, still too young.
on the outside.
All kinds of mistakes.
Okay. Let's try and get ourselves outside. Ah! Oh, okay. Yep. Like a spider, we climb. Ah! More like a clumsy oaf, I fall. Oh. I am now wet.
So, a transcendent being lives here? Ugh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
I mean, I'm certainly cold because my character walked through water, which apparently stepping in a puddle in this world is like taking a bath in this world.
I'm asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely...
Maybe they really are a fox envoy?
I'm starting to have second thoughts. But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore in full.
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise waiting in there for us.
You better not have jinxed it where it's gonna be a bad surprise.
So, what does the notebook say exactly?
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward.
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that, Tsubaki would come to meet her?
It does sound a lot like an adeptus, actually.
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
Good idea.
Alright, let's see if we can find clues in here. Let's see. Ooh, some fruit. Whoops. Well, at least the fruit are still good. And there's a bunch of fish in the water.
There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
Maybe? Investigate the shrubbery on the stone. Wait, really? Okay. Maybe this one? I don't... I feel like I'm cutting these for nothing. Talk about this? Oh! Up there! Okay. Guess I'm climbing. Conspicuous stone wall. This wall looks a bit odd. Wait, knock once, knock twice, or leave without doing anything? Knock once? Knock 3 times? Stonewall does not react at all. Wait, hold on.
Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
No, I think I get
A
it.
crane brings
Yep.
one fresh flower.
147. I bet that's it. So, knock once, knock 4 times, and knock 7 times. Some strange sound can be heard coming from within the stone wall.
Strange. There's nothing in here. Let's keep looking around.
Okay. Oh, there's more. Oh yeah, this is to the east. Okay. Once. 4 times. And then 7 times. Yeah! Okay. Because it was to the east, it said.
Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Adeptus leave any treasure here?
Looks like a box.
What's this?
Huh. Looks like a book.
It seems to be another notebook. Could it be Tsubaki's notebook? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow, it makes me a little reluctant to open the notebook.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for your eyes. Come on, let's get back outside.
Alright. Outside we go! There was another wall over there that looks like I could have done some tapping. Although it also looks like they want me to do something over here. Guess we'll find out.
Here will do just fine.
Alright, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious treasure. So exciting! What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? You're making Paimon nervous.
Okay, I guess my character wants him and Paimon to go over to a specific spot for some reason.
Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction. Seems whatever's written in there must be pretty major after all. But, based on her expression, probably not a treasure map. What could it be?
Doesn't look like anything good, seeing as she looks very disappointed or upset.
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you waiting so long.
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Have you finished reading the notebook?
Yes, I have. I think I have to share the truth of this notebook with you both. Even though the contents are completely different than what I was expecting.
Different how? You mean it wasn't a Fox Envoy who wrote this?
Not a Fox Envoy, no. It turns out that Tsubaki's real identity is my mother herself.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. But that's what it says at the very beginning of the notebook. Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, I stop being Kamisato Kayo and become the most ordinary woman in the world. What follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. Nothing more, nothing less. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial. All of the things we thought were about Tsubaki were in fact about my mother herself.
So, that means that the kimono design and the international dishes...
Are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, but to me at least, my mother's behavior is completely understandable. Or to put it another way, I actually have another side to myself as well. I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts, and then written them all down on paper.
Ayaka.
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, the prestige of the Yashiro Commission brought its own share of responsibility. On top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. Under such circumstances, she never had much time to do the things she really wanted to do. After my parents passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. I'm not sure if people outside the clan could ever imagine what it was like. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? What would she have done in this situation? Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her in my mind was the sight of her that inspired awe and commanded respect. But my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. Underneath whatever position she may have held, she was just an ordinary person. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. She yearned to see sights she'd never seen before. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. I want to live life not as Kamisato Ayaka, but as an ordinary woman. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, if you looked out from our house, you could see lights off in the distance. I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky glow. Of course, sometimes it does make me a bit anxious from a public order perspective. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Especially in my parents' generation. when the Yashiro Commission didn't have a particularly close relationship with the populace. Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. People would probably start thinking there was trouble afoot. Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them, and didn't have much free time anyway, so she never went. Not even once.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the outfit she planned on wearing if she ever did go to a festival, right?
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international food. She wanted to try that too. I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but I never knew my mother was so in touch with her inner child.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both. A big softie on the inside and a big sense of responsibility on the outside.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already. But going to a festival is the one thing that I cannot do for her. Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be.
You've already achieved so many things.
I understand. Thank you. I think I realize something now. Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. The things she faced are things that I too will go on to face. She chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki. As for me, I've already decided.
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego too?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think I will set myself a new goal. To live each day without regrets. So, Traveler, Deep breaths, Ayaka. Deep breaths.
The way Paimon's looking between my character and her with that face. Oh god, Paimon, what's in your head right now?
Would you be at all interested in checking out an Inazuman festival?
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster. Paimon would love to go with you, Ayaka.
So you've really never been to a festival?
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have the same concerns my mother did. But now, I don't think I need to worry about it so much. I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. I know that you of all people can understand me going my own way on this. So, let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
I'd love to join you.
Paimon wants to come. Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and games.
Great. Thanks, you guys. If we head over now, we should still make it in time.
Oh, good point. Today is the last day, right? What are we waiting for? Let's go.
As much as I would love to get straight to the festival, I'm actually all out of time for this episode. But don't worry, the future episodes of... Oh, I hit my PS5 by mistake. Future episodes of Genshin Impact will be coming where we will continue our little adventures. And, of course, we'll go and see about that festival and see what fun we can have there. So... with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and ding the bell so that you guys can stay notified of the content that uploads onto the channel and to help support it. As always, I'll see you all in the next video. And look forward to Ravenous Devils coming right at you right after this. So hope you guys enjoy. Bye-bye, everyone!